Max Verstappen relinquished his advantage at the top of the F1 leaderboard on Sunday as he was beaten by Lewis Hamilton at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Verstappen was 8 points clear ahead of the race, but the arch-rivals are now level pegging going into the final Grand Prix of the season in Abu Dhabi. The Saudi Arabian race was mired in controversy after the track was slammed for being dangerous, with a string of drivers crashing out. The title rivals clashed on a number of occasions, with Verstappen twice being told to cede his lead after gaining it illegally. The drivers were forced to restart the race following a red flag on lap 13 after Mick Schumacher had slammed into a wall. Hamilton looked to have the advantage going into the first turn, but Verstappen overtook the Brit after going off the track. Race director Michael Schumacher then told the Red Bull driver to drop back behind Hamilton, with Verstappen beginning behind his nemesis and Esteban Ocon when the drivers lined up on the grid for a third time following a second red flag. And F1 managing director Ross Brawn, who was technical director of the championship-winning Benetton and Ferrari teams when Michael Schumacher won all 7 of his titles, says Schumacher got it right in the Middle East. I'd like to compliment the FIA and race director Michael Schumacher in handling well what was an extremely difficult race, Brawn wrote in his F1 column. I know some people feel some of the decisions were controversial, but I don't. The situation you had with Max and Lewis at the restart, when Michael recommended that Max drop behind Esteban and Lewis, was handled well, as the alternative was to report him to the stewards, and that could have ended up with a time penalty. This type of discussion goes on several times during a race. If a driver gets by someone or defends unfairly, the race director will tell the team to correct the position. Sunday's result means 2 title protagonists will go into the final race level for the first time since 1974. In that season, Clay Regazzoni and Emerson Fittipaldi were neck and neck as they prepared for the season climax, with the latter going on to taste glory. I think everybody wants to see a fabulous contest in Abu Dhabi, continued Brawn. It will be tough. Neither will give an inch, but we want a sporting competition. We don't want to step over the line. We don't want this championship to be decided by stewards' decisions and to end up in the appeal courts or elsewhere. It must end up on the track in Abu Dhabi with the best driver winning.